Hey, welcome back. This is Leijalift. I'm Juan.
I'm Victor.
And this is Leijalift. We're a podcast for We Lift. We're going to bring it to you a little bit later. What are you pointing at?
Do you want a pillow?
Oh, do I want a pillow? No, I don't want a pillow.
Okay,
what the fuck?
damn,
I'm doing the intro right here.
Okay.
You can find me on Juan Leijalift _ on Instagram.
You can find me on Victor Leija _
And Juanito.leijalift1 at Gmail.
And victor.leijalift@gmail.
And then you can find us on Leijalift, all one word, on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. What else?
That's it.
Probably on your grandma's cell phone, because that's what we be.
Grandma's cell phone.
What's up? She has me on Leijalift. What's up?
Yeah, you can take
Hey,
that.
what's up? What's up with these candles that you have over here?
My dog, man. It smells like I walk in from work and my room
I
smells
thought,
like
I
dog.
thought
So.
I walk in, you have the lights off, the candles on.
Those
I'm
lights
like-
were on.
I'm
What are you
like,
talking about?
whoa, hey, we're here to record. I don't know what the fuck. What
First
the
of
fuck
all,
am I
the
getting
lights,
myself
were,
into?
the lights were on. Secondly, I had a candle because I had this air freshener, but
Uh-huh.
it wasn't overpowering
Oh,
the
yeah?
smell of my dog.
Oh yeah.
And so now I have candles.
Oh cool.
Because
Yeah.
that does overpower the smell
Oh,
of my
I
dog.
was scared for a little bit.
That's why I'm also washing my sheets because all her hairs get over it and she stinks up the room.
I was
so.
like, shit.
And then you got my gym clothes that like sit in the corner, so it
Oh,
just like
yeah.
piles
I
up on
hate
top
that
of each other.
smell.
So it kind of like gives an all-in-one.
Yeah. Well, I drove down. I just came back from San Antonio. I was there all weekend. That's why we're recording super late. And we were doing a lot of butt touching this weekend.
You?
Yep.
Well, I was about to say I wasn't in that.
It was part of the class.
Oh, okay, you were in class.
Yeah. That's part of the class.
I mean, I don't know what class you're going to, but that's
butt
fine.
touching class.
Butt touching class.
Butt touching 101 as a professional.
Did they teach you how to grab a butt firmly?
They taught us how to properly assess the muscles.
Are you supposed to caress or grab firmly? Because I'm confused.
It depends.
It depends.
It depends where you're touching.
With the butt. That's what you're...
There's more than just the butt. That's why my doctor.
He touched...
I get paid to touch butt professionally.
He touched the butt. Where's that from?
Nemo.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
I was in a set for
I was about to say, damn, you can't.
I was trying to say Finding Nemo, but all at once, so I said Nemo.
I didn't notice that, but that makes that so
No,
much
it was
better.
more for pelvic floor special training. So
Okay.
I mean, it's a lot. There's a specialty just on pelvic floor for physical therapy. So we just
So
got
you
like
gotta warm up the pelvic bowl before you work out.
Well, it was more like the muscles around like the
growing
private region. Yeah. So
Okay. I was watching The
There's
Office.
a lot of smaller muscles. So.
I was watching The Office and they had this episode where they have to warm up the pelvic bowl.
Oh, I don't.
So
I
don't
think
know.
I've seen part of it.
Yeah, so I don't know if that was like what you were doing. So I was like, okay, maybe you
No.
can teach me what.
Not at all.
Okay, well,
I don't. Yeah, I'm not a novice junkie like you are.
I am.
I know.
Any chance I get.
All right, now that we're over the butt touching and the candle lighting
Yeah.
over here, so Tim Duncan,
Back. Yes, I love it.
maybe he's one of the future assistant coaches that eventually becomes a head coach that eventually wins a championship.
The best part of that was Pop's quote on Tim Duncan. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
That he said he spent 19 years as Tim Duncan's assistant.
Yeah.
So now it's only right that he returns the favor. That was the best part of it. That is exactly what Pop would say, and with his straight face, it was probably.
I didn't see him say it because I haven't watched TV, but I saw the quote.
Yeah, I saw the quote, but I'm just imagining Pop saying it with his straight face.
Yeah.
No emotion to him. Like Kendrick Perkins got more emotion going on in him.
And I think today's Manu Ginobili's birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday to the one of the Spurs goats.
Yeah.
Or actually NBA goats in general.
Yeah, 4-time champion.
Best international player ever.
I named my one and only NBA fantasy basketball team after him.
Yeah, that's right. Going for 5?
Yeah, going for 5 because he only has 4 championships. It's all good. What else were we going to talk about? Oh, yeah, the ratings for the, what is it, NFL?
For Madden?
Madden are out, no mames.
Honestly, some of them, like, I can see, but some of them are just ridiculous.
I think if I was rated on there, I'd probably be rated very close to some of those guys over there.
Yeah, probably.
I was like, shit, Madden.
I think one of the worst ones was one, and this is not a biased
NBA
opinion.
too. No, NBA's ratings are out too.
Yeah, some of those are also pretty atrocious. Like,
yeah,
those are shitty.
And Zion's like at what 82
81
or something,
which is understandable. I guess
well,
it's decent.
he hasn't even proven himself.
Well, no, but I mean, that's usually where rookies are, like 70s, and Zion, since he was like the guy.
Some of the
he's like 2 points higher than other people.
Some of the decent pros are like at 70.
Well, yeah, but those guys are like fourth stringers who don't even play.
Not even like I don't know what Danny Green's at. I mean, he's not bad, but
he's like a 78 or something.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But then you gotta counter in his year though. It goes based off the year you had. Like, because in previous ones he was higher, but now he's not producing as much, he doesn't play as much, he has a different role
Last time I heard he was like almost 50% for his shots.
Yeah, but that's why he's a good shooter. That doesn't mean he's going to have a high rating. He just means he's a good shooter.
Yeah, I would have put him at a high rating.
Kyle Korver is one of the best shooters of all time, and he's usually like around a 72, 73. Like, why? Because he sucks at defense, he has no lateral quickness, he does nothing but shoot, which means he's not going to get you a whole lot.
Fucking hater over here.
So you got like a really strong, but the rating doesn't mean everything. You got a really strong stats on him. You just don't have stats that make him a higher rating. Like, he doesn't have post game. Danny Green's not a post player, so he's not gonna have a high post rating, which brings your rating down.
So you a hater? That's what I'm saying.
No, so I mean, Danny Green's probably gonna be one of those steals in the game where he's like, he might be rated a 78, but he's really gonna play like a 90 because of his 3-and-D.
For whatever his position.
Yeah.
Or
so
what
like,
you want him for.
Yeah, so he might not have what they need for like points as far as overall rating, but he's still going to be a very good player in the game. So,
well, my question to you is: are you going to get the new one?
Yeah, probably, just because I get them all. I think I've had them all since like 2K5 or 2K6.
Well, yeah, because I know you play that shit and stream at it like I stream at a regular season game, but
yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I'm telling you should start your own Twitch and just call it, what is it, Los Rage Boys?
No, the one that I would get mad was Call of Duty, not really.
Well,
NBA.
I don't care, Los Rage Boys.
And
NBA, you, Chris.
And NBA, not really.
Probably record you for 24 hours straight, 24/7. Probably
if I could play that much, I would.
Shit.
Actually, no, I wouldn't. I get bored.
Well, I mean, I'm sure other people would have fun watching y'all fucking yell at the screen.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe I will get some pretty good donations to pay for school with that one. That
Probably
might be cool.
yelling at Call of Duty.
Nah, I don't. That's why I don't play Call of Duty anymore.
I can see the title already. Teenage girl yells during Call of Duty loss.
I will say though, and this is I genuinely stopped playing Call of Duty like 2 months ago, because it just like whenever I would play, I would get so mad at it that it would bring so much negativity to me, and I would just be angry. I would just be angry, so I just said I don't need that negativity. So I changed.
Damn.
I changed my focus. Like,
fucking hater.
Not in a bad way, but it's like me, eliminating things that I don't need for my life. Like, at this point, I don't need to be playing Call of Duty, so it's like I don't need that. It's just, instead of playing Call of Duty, I could spend that time doing something else. So
Well, you can make money off of playing Call of Duty and bringing negativity.
That's probably not it, and that's also not a good idea. Bring negativity. I don't need that negativity in my life.
Making money while playing negativity.
This is a great life. I could be productive with that time instead of screaming at the TV. So I stopped playing.
Well, I didn't say play all day, fool.
Well, no, but if you got free time and you don't have enough to do.
If you can play, like, if you can post those videos on Twitch or like whatever, YouTube.
But nobody wants to watch a teenage girl screaming at a TV.
Some people do. You'd be surprised.
Well, not at the title.
There's some fucking creeps.
Maybe if you put like, I don't know, guy gets mad at Call of Duty or something, but if you put teenage girl screams at TV, I guarantee you're gonna get a lot less views.
Sucks.
Because now you shouldn't be like, I don't know if I want to watch it because it's a girl or because you're screaming at a TV.
Just because you suck more than other people, then you get mad.
No.
Oh man, I'm the worst player on my team. I'm gonna get mad because they're better.
That's actually false. I've been in top 2 player like 99% of my games.
Yeah, you still scream at the TV for losing.
Well, because it's a team effort.
Yeah, so you suck at being a team player then?
No, I'm a team leader.
Damn.
Not my fault, my team sucks.
Alright, whatever, fool.
It's a team effort.
Speaking of team, you're over here hating on individuals.
Hey, man, it's like looking at the Bucks. You look at the Bucks, you got Giannis, he's going to lead the team, but his team doesn't step up, the team don't win.
What
you
about
got
LeBron?
the MVP.
What about LeBron?
What about LeBron? It's the same thing. His team is atrocious at best. Or
when he was early with Cleveland, I mean, they made it to the finals, lost against the Spurs, but they made it to the finals.
Yeah, but he's the one that did it. And
exactly.
But what did the team not do?
Yeah, but Giannis couldn't do that.
But they lost. Actually, I still think Giannis had a better.
Yeah, he probably did have.
But you also had more talent this year, in my opinion, than you did back at that point in time, at least.
Maybe. I mean, even LeBron this year was like, fuck it. I'm gonna go chill.
Yeah, but I did see like them calling LeBron washed up now. But they compared his stats, and he's actually averaging like 1 on everything as compared to his MVP year with Miami Heat. So I think it was like 27 points, like 8 rebounds, and like 8 assists or something. Now he's got like 28 points instead of 27, and he's got like 9 and 9.
So I think he's gonna do better this year just because I mean, he didn't take the toll of the playoffs.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, even though, I mean, because in the playoffs
he got more help.
Yeah, well, he didn't take the, like all the, like if he would have went to the playoffs and not won, he still didn't take that toll because he didn't make it to the playoffs to begin with, so he didn't have to play those extra games this year.
You're right. Yeah, that's
so
a lot.
Saved
That's a lot off of him.
Fuck yeah, that's a lot.
Speaking of which, I just had to throw it in here, but Lonzo got a 79 rating in 2K. And I'm sorry, but that's disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
Lonzo is way better. I mean, I'm not saying he's a 95.
Are you upset?
I just think that he got slapped. Him and Jason Tatum got robbed.
Oh, you now you're talking about people getting robbed over here.
He got robbed.
Now you're talking
I'm
about.
sorry. I mean, I'm not saying he's an MVP, but he's definitely not a 79.
He doesn't have the 3-point shooting that Danny Green has.
Well, no, but if you're a point guard, you don't need a 3-point shooting.
It's about how you balance.
He's got all the passing and rebounding and defense. That in and of itself as a point guard. Yeah, he was a fantastic passer and defender.
Defender?
Yeah, he's a great defender.
Maybe.
He's a great defender.
I don't know.
He is genuinely a really good defender. Like his brothers aren't.
I'm gonna trust you just because.
I think he is, especially if you're a 6'6" point guard guarding like 6'2" guys like that.
You're better. I'm gonna take that pillow now. Actually.
Yeah, I told you.
Because you're better at basketball analysis than I am, so I'm gonna give you that.
I think he's actually a really, really. I'll put him in the great defender category.
All right.
Especially for his position.
All right.
But him and Jason Tatum, that one doesn't make any sense to me either. I think last year he was an 88 or something like that. He did better this year, and now he's an 85.
Oh, shit.
So like everything was up from last year, but he got 3 less points. I don't know what they did there. But
competition's getting stiffer.
That doesn't mean shit as far as rating. You're literally creating a game. You can put whatever the hell you want in these things.
Like, maybe he should pick up the 6 a little more, so he can pick up his skills.
Whatever it was, man. he did better this year at everything, and he got a less rating.
Well, speaking of you hating on Zeke for wanting a bigger contract.
A little bit, man.
A little bit.
Nah,
let him get paid. He's returned the team like 10x, 20x of what he's getting paid already.
Yeah, but the first thing to me is, at what point does it end? Because every player's trying to do this now.
Yeah, because the teams leave them in the dust. They're like, oh, fuck, you gave us all you had? Cool. See you.
Okay, so let's just put this into the team's business perspective.
Yeah. Well,
if you are going to, let's just say this was you, are you really going to be like, you know what, I'll pay you just to pay you, but I really don't expect you to produce for me. I want to lose money on you. You might have made me more money before, but at this point in time, we're losing money on you, but I'm okay with that because you made me money before.
Well, I don't know if they're losing money on him. When did they start losing money on him?
But I'm saying if he gets hurt, if he doesn't produce, it's not going to be the same. To me, that's losing money for me because you're not producing what I'm paying you to produce.
Right.
So in a business perspective, will you really pay him whatever? Let's just say it's $5, $6, $7 million more. Would you really pay him more to make less off of him?
That's nothing. They're not going to make less off him. How are they going to make less off him?
If he doesn't produce, or if he gets hurt, or
why are you saying if he doesn't produce?
Well, if he's not playing, he's not producing.
Yeah, but there's stuff in the contract where they don't make all of what they. Depends on how they structure the contract.
Yeah, but with the bigger
make whatever.
But with the bigger contract brings more guaranteed.
Right. Yeah.
So
sometimes, most of the time.
So in a sense, you're still not producing what I'm paying.
Because I think if I'm not mistaken, Sean Lee's contract last year, I think if he got hurt, he wasn't going to get paid. I'm not sure on that one.
Well, that sucks because he's never plays.
I know though. That's why they put it in the contract because they know he's injury prone. But someone's like Zeke, he's not like injury prone. He's gotten hurt before, but he's not. Like every season.
Well, no. Well, I mean, I understand that, but from the business perspective, let's just say,
of course.
I wish him. Let's just say, I don't wish him any ill will, and I don't want him to get hurt. But let's just say, on the case he did, you're gonna pay him more and guarantee him more
because you're a fucking
him
Eagles
less.
fan. That's
I would say that for any player.
Pinche hater.
Same thing. I said that for Le'Veon Bell. I thought that was a bitch move.
Well, yeah, it kind of is, but look at him now. He's got a pretty
less money.
Pretty good contract.
Well, less
money short term, but long term he's at least guaranteed something. Because if he would have gotten hurt without a guaranteed contract, then
maybe if he would have balled out, he would have got more.
Maybe, but then you run the risk of balling out more. They're using your body up more. I actually think
you wasted a year.
I wouldn't call it wasting. I'd say preserving your body for a year.
But you really think that
that's what I think.
Not playing for a year and coming back and taking hits from dude is going to make you feel better.
I think as a running back,
you're not used to it, my man.
As a running back,
No,
I think that's a pretty good move.
No,
if you're taking so many hits, there's linebackers that are retiring after their rookie contract or so because they're like, I'm not gonna risk my life for this, so they make their money and leave. So the money, like linebackers aren't big names, but if they're good, they're not gonna be like a running back name, but they probably return just as much defensive wise as a running back would for the team. But they're retiring early, even though they're not gonna make that big contract, but they're making enough to where they're retiring early, where their return to the team on the field is a lot more, almost as much as a running back is. But they're retiring.
Playing is the thing.
But
now like let's just say like in Le'Veon's case, you're paying this guy not to produce because he didn't play.
Not to produce, but he's still making the team money somehow.
Enough for his contract.
Yeah, he probably sold enough jerseys for that.
I mean, if you didn't have Le'Veon's Bill jersey before last year, you probably shouldn't have had
sold enough jerseys. He's probably put more asses on the seats.
Yeah,
than someone else would.
Yes, but once again, it's a business perspective.
That's why.
So in a business, you expect that to be the case.
So
otherwise,
so if they eventually pay him, that means the business is like, fuck it, we'll pay you because we know you're gonna return us more money.
Yeah, but they didn't.
And that's what they eventually.
Well, they didn't.
Do
but somebody else
That's
did.
what they eventually do most of the time.
Yeah, but then again, you still didn't play like.
Yeah, but look how much.
It's like they
but
find.
How many hits has he taken already?
It's like they find Coach Pop for sitting out Tim Duncan. Why? Because people go and they pay their tickets to see those players.
Yeah, we'll just pay the man, and he's gonna be on the practice team.
Still,
he's returned you plenty.
I mean, yeah, but
he's returned you.
But there is
plenty.
some like trash kids asking for crazy contracts too.
Oh yeah, but those are the kids that don't get picked up.
You know, they still do.
Well,
but
why can't you pick up Zeke?
Well, you are, but I mean, it's not your contract year. Like at that point, if this year he does better, is he gonna want a better contract next year?
I don't know. It depends on they structure things.
That's what I'm saying. Like, at what point does it end? Is what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, I'm not a professional anything right now. I mean, a professional physical therapist, I guess, but nothing in the
professional butt toucher.
Yeah, professional butt toucher in the making. Fuck, where was I going with this? Yeah, I'm not like a business owner yet. I'm not a professional athlete, but I mean, he's returned the team enough to where I think they can restructure a contract.
I mean, I'm sure they can.
Can make a little bit more.
But the thing is, they were already talking about it. But he's like, no, I want it now, or I'm not going to show up. Like, now you're just being a little bitch.
Well,
I'm sorry, but you're being a little bitch. They're working on it for you. They just haven't came up with it yet.
I'm more for the player side.
It's also they're working on it. It's not like we're saying you're not going to get anything. We're just saying let us figure it out.
Make your money, young fella. Make your money.
You know?
Hey. Don't show up. You've made millions. They don't want to pay you.
They're also finding him $40,000 a day. At that point, he's losing money.
Whatever, man.
$40,000 a day? I don't know, man. I don't care how much money you got. Nobody wants to lose $40,000 a day.
I mean, I don't know if he thinks it's worth it, and his agent thinks it's worth it.
I mean, he's also only got like a $3 million contract, so it's like pretty soon you're gonna be running out of money of $40,000.
Yeah, well, that's why he's returned the team way more than that. So.
Yeah, but he hasn't returned. At some point, I'd be like, I'm sorry, man, but I'm going to show up to training camp. I'm losing $40,000 a day. You're only paying me $3 or $4 million.
Why. I mean, if he thinks,
in a month, I'm out.
If he thinks it's a good business decision,
I'm sorry, but if Zeke thinks it's a good business decision, that is a very unwise man.
I guess. I don't know. I'm not a professional, so.
That is atrocious.
If him and his team think it's a good business decision,
I agree that he deserves to get paid more, but
and it's a good business decision.
But then, like I said, at the end of the day, it's like at what point does it end? He has a better year this year. Now I want a bigger contract, and I want a bigger contract, and I want a bigger every single year.
Well, why not?
At what point does it end?
No, that's why you restructure the contract.
But then that doesn't stop him from doing it next year.
Well, I mean,
just because unless you're gonna put in there, you cannot bitch next year. It's not.
You can put something. You can put something in there. If you decide to do this again, you're literally not gonna get paid. That's it. And they don't have to.
And then we're running in circles because then another team picks him up and another team does pay him.
Okay.
But then you keep doing that.
Make your money.
Like, well, yeah, but every single year, you're opening up the door for everybody to cry about it.
You're sacrificing your life so people can watch you.
Nobody asked you to do that.
Win for exactly, but you get paid good for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why not?
So get compensated what your body is worth.
Well, you already get paid good for it, so now we're.
Yeah, good. but I don't think it's compensated.
I mean,
fairly for the return that you make for the team.
I do agree.
I'm more for the players.
He's underpaid. I do agree with that because he did have the number one. Like he did carry the most times last year.
Yeah.
Which means he probably took the most hits last year.
Yeah, better believe he took a shitload of hits.
Yeah, but I mean, at what point does it end? You know, like now you just see this coming from like every single year, like. Somebody, like every single team's got something going on. NBA, NFL, like, you know.
And if he feels like he's probably better off getting a reality TV show, fuck it. If they're going to pay him more, I'd quit football.
I mean, yeah, at that point I would too. You don't got to tell me twice.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you chose this.
Yeah, exactly. And he's choosing to sit out and he's choosing to get paid more. Or he's choosing not to play.
That's the old bitch-ass move.
I'll take the bitch-ass move for 1,000, please.
That is a bitch move to me.
I'll take the bitch move. I'm for the players.
That is a bitch move.
I'm for the players. I understand as a business it sucks, but I'm more
You're for the players now, but whenever you become a business owner and your employees are doing that, you're not going to be for the players.
Then I'm okay because I'm still the one that can the money.
But then why does that change? Because it works for you?
Yeah, because if it's my business, I don't have like.
But now it's a biased decision because now you're the owner.
No.
Now you're the one paying it, but you don't want to pay them.
Well, then they don't have to show up, and that's fine. Then I don't have to pay them.
But now it flips. So see, and then you...
No, because I'm willing to...
So you're taking both sides.
I'm willing to let someone go. Fuck it. I mean, that's a business. They can let them go.
But if you're for the players,
as a business, they can let them go.
They can't let them go.
Yeah.
But
so why aren't they doing it?
But if you were... Because obviously he's valuable, yes.
Exactly.
But...
So if I think someone's valuable, I'm going to be willing to restructure something. If I think someone's worth it, if I think someone's got the dedication, you can't coach dedication, you can't coach commitment, you can't coach the urge to continue growing.
You can't coach how to stay out of trouble, and he can't do that either. So.
If there's someone that I think is worth it, that has all that, they might not have the same skills, but they're willing to get better. I'm gonna be willing to pay someone.
I agree, but I think the other thing for me, and I completely forgot,
as an owner,
he's been in trouble a lot. Like at what point?
Yeah, he's young. He's fucking 22, 20. I don't know how old he is.
What do you think making more money is gonna do?
I don't know. That's not my problem.
Well, no, but it becomes their problem.
Oh yeah, that's their problem, not mine.
You know,
maybe that's why they don't want to. I'm not blaming them either.
I completely forgot about that, but that was my biggest reason was because like if he was able to stay out of that,
I'm not
then it just like at what point does it escalate enough for you to be like, hey man, sorry, but we can't have you on a team,
and maybe
we still gotta pay you.
Yeah, but maybe that's why they're not restructuring.
Well, I mean they
I'm not blaming them either, but I'm still for the players at the end of the day. I don't blame them, and I don't blame him. It's just.
I mean,
it
could go either way.
It's like when are they going to decide that he's worth it, or when is he going to decide, fuck, I'm losing too much?
But I mean, I'm sorry, but if you're going to play with the Cowboys, he's doing it for the money because they're not going anywhere.
Okay, well, take your money.
They're not going anywhere. Not with their team.
Money.
Not with their team.
So it's whoever gives. If no one gives, then it's gonna suck.
At this point, I feel like I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be their starting quarterback.
Well, I can take that. I don't know about quarterback. Maybe running back.
No,
I don't know about running back either.
No, not running back. I don't know. There's not a chance that I take the running back position. But quarterback, considering your current quarterback, I can take that spot.
Shut the fuck up.
I can take that spot.
Bitch, where's your quarterback? You didn't even have a quarterback.
Carson Wentz is back.
Carson Wentz.
We didn't even need him. Big Dick Nick won the ball for us.
Yeah, they got rid of him.
Well, yeah, because Carson Wentz is a better player.
Oh, yeah, but he's still scared to fucking stay in the pocket after that surgery, after the injury.
Maybe, but I mean, he's young, so.
Okay, well, you have a young, scared player.
Well, it's psychological. Once you get over that, then.
Yeah, well, when is he gonna get over it? That's the biggest thing.
But his potential's there. I don't see that in y'all's. I don't see the potential in y'all's.
I think the biggest thing as a professional, I think is more psychological than physical. Yeah. Tom Brady's not a physical specimen. He's a fucking smart person. It's his mentality. If Carson Wentz is going out there with the mentality of I'm scared to get hit again and tear the ACL, that's not a good mentality for a quarterback, especially the leader of your team.
You're looking at
as a professional.
You're looking at it from a short term. You have not seen what he's like came out and done. You haven't seen him.
Well, yeah, has he done anything after his injury?
Well, he hasn't really played.
Exactly.
He hasn't played though. How do you judge somebody who hasn't played?
Well, that's why we're gonna see how he comes back because it's all mental at that point.
Well, that's why. But you can't be judging somebody who hasn't played.
As a professional, I think a lot of it is more.
He was another terrible rating on Madden, by the way.
Well,
he was an 81.
Well, that's too high for I think, for him. But
Get
whatever.
the fuck out of here.
He hasn't proven anything yet.
What are you talking? He was gonna be MVP if he wouldn't have gotten hurt.
Well, he got hurt.
But if somebody who was an MVP candidate, that I'm sorry, but come on.
Well, you have to prove yourself
and
again,
and there's like other quarterbacks who like haven't had injuries this year, and they didn't give him shitty ratings.
Hey, I'm sure if he proves himself, he's gonna climb back up.
But Cam Newton did well. He had like an 83 or 84.
Well, his speed is probably a lot better than Wentz.
But it doesn't make him a better quarterback.
Yeah, but that kind of slowly adds stats.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe his accuracy's not as good, maybe, but his speed.
I mean, come on, Cam Newton's a pretty good quarterback.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
and I forgot.
His speed is probably going to outdo Wentz by a lot. Any other quarterback, too.
Well, no, I mean, I don't care that he's higher than Wentz. Like, that could go
But maybe that's why he's higher.
That could go either way, but I'm saying, like, his rating is disrespectful. Like, I don't think Cam's an 84 either.
No, I think you're just hating right now.
No. I don't think... How am I hating? I'm saying Cam is much better than his 84. I think he deserved a better rating.
You hate on the ratings, people.
No.
The rating gods.
Yeah, he did talk about, like, they interviewed him because everybody was so pissed off. And they interviewed how he came up with the ratings, and it's pretty garbage.
Yeah, I don't know how they make the ratings.
He said that they had, like, whatever, their stats, which was good. But then he said that they gave him, like, a tape full of highlights. And depending on the highlights is what he would get. So I was like, so one player could have a great highlight and have a phenomenal rating? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know how that works. I guess
that's what he said. Like,
you have more insight towards that?
It was on SportsCenter, and I was watching it at work, and I was like, that's stupid.
Cool.
But that's like a shitty way to give people ratings based on, oh, you had one phenomenal highlight, let me give you 10 points more. Like, that kind of sucks for them. But, I mean, whatever, I guess. I know Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback, though.
Is he?
Oh, and it's Tom Brady.
Oh.
And I was like, ooh, that's a slap. But
well, Tom Brady, I mean, fucking 6 rings.
He's 40.
He's 40 rings? Oh, shit.
Tom Brady's like, I don't need this shit.
Pretty much call him Thanos.
You know what?
At this point.
Now we're rewinding back to it. It's probably because of his speed. Cause I don't think I think he's like maybe like 1 point lower, but maybe because Tom Brady's like he's got like a 25 speed.
Yeah.
His 40-yard dash is like a 15.
Yeah, well, Patrick Mahomes is like fucking running back speed over here. That's why he made up for it.
I actually don't know how fast, if Patrick Mahomes is pretty fast.
I don't know, but he's pretty athletic, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, well, you can see it, but I don't know about his speed, though.
I'm sure the athleticism outdoes everything as a former quarterback.
I mean, yeah, considering that Tom Brady's twice his age, yeah, I guess. For being 1 point less, I would say he's doing pretty good.
Yeah. Shit, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, I think I'm starting to, like, I'm probably going to start getting, I guess we'll do the transition right now to more serious topics. I think I'm going to start doing, like, more 5Ks and, like, local, I guess, like, what would you call, like, Tough Mudder, like, competitions and all that. Because I feel like I need a goal. Like, at this point, if I'm just going to the gym, like, yeah, I'm getting better athletically and, like, stronger, but if I don't have a goal for something, then I'm, like, I feel like I'm lost. Like, I need something to strive for.
It's like you're just going through the motions.
Yeah.
Like, you're making the progress, but you're just going through the motions.
Yeah, it's like if I have a goal, it's going to be, my dedication is going to be a lot more.
Yeah.
So I think that's something to start doing now.
Do we have some down here, though? Like,
I know
the 5Ks, but like...
Yeah, they have a lot of local 5Ks, but there's also, like, the beach has, like, a couple challenges per year.
See, I've always wanted to do something like that. I just never...
They have, like, the one in the cold, like, in the winter. I don't know about that one. Fuck that.
Yeah,
but,
that seems like it
sucks.
But
they have, like, some other stuff at the beach.
That could be... That's going to be tough.
Maybe even some in San Antonio.
I've wanted to do something like that, but I never really got around, like, or to find one, really. But, I mean, 5Ks have been decently...
Well, you just got to look for them. That's the thing. You probably haven't been trying to look for them, but when you look for them, I'm sure you'll find plenty.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, 5Ks, yeah, I found a lot, but I need to...
Yeah, because I ain't trying to be the fastest person, or I ain't trying to run the longest distance. I ain't trying to swim either, but I want to challenge myself, because I feel like if I'm not challenging myself, then, I mean, yeah, cool, I'm getting stronger and stuff, but...
I'm not really doing anything else.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're just going through the motions. Like, you're showing up and making progress, but it's, like, for nothing.
I won't say for nothing. It's health.
Well, for health, but I mean, like, you don't have, like, a, like, a goal. It's just like, okay.
Yeah. Exactly, you don't have a goal.
Yeah. there's no like there's motivation, but it's just not the same.
Yeah.
Just put it there. It's just not the same.
Well, it'll be better now if I have something to go work towards. So.
Have you found any here?
Oh, I haven't looked. I just made the decision today. Right here, right now. You heard it first on the cast.
On the spot, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll look for it. I thought about joining like local like flag football and all that, but I'm like, fuck, those can get out of hand.
Yeah, but plus you got to restructure your contract, and it's just not gonna work for you. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to sit out.
Just gonna instead, fuck you, I'm taking my own flag off.
Look, I don't play with flags, boy. Shit. Yellow flags, nah, I wear the red flags.
Yeah, those can't get out of hand. That's just like.
Yeah.
And no, I mean, myself, I'm just too competitive.
I think I'd rather be on the sidelines. Like if I could like be hanging out around like flag football and like local soccer teams and stuff like that, so as a physical therapist, just like to enjoy the aspect of like sports, because that's
maybe you can go and you can find athletes there.
Well, yeah, I mean for sure. Because I'm also, and I don't think I've mentioned this, but pretty soon I'm gearing up to start my own clinic. I'm just working towards, I guess, really getting everything in motion, because everything in my mind is there. The reason I became a physical therapist is because I got hurt as a young athlete, so now I want to be able to return that to young athletes that are local, right, to help them get back to their athletic capabilities and progress from there. So that's why I'm going to start my own clinic. So I've got to start getting out there now. So part of it is getting back into doing something athletic, like 5Ks, doing competitions.
But I think the good thing about that
is
then
being surrounded by like the athletic community, putting myself there out there.
Maybe you can like hand out cards or make a shirt and just like running your shirt in a 5K. People will say like, "Oh, look, this guy's a PT or something." You know, like I would see this guy at the gym. He was an older gentleman, but he was a physical therapist, and he always had his own like shirt, like it says, like his shirt said like, "Who's your PT?" and then it had his name and his phone number on there, and that's kind of
well, that's actually one of the companies does that. They make shirts for patients, and so once they graduate, then they give them the shirt that has like the clinic logo, and then
this was the actual PT, like he
was that out in.
It was over there in San Marcos,
No, it was actually. I know what you're talking about. It's a company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know the shirt you're talking about. It's a company that I don't like in Texas.
Okay,
so.
I thought it was him.
All they do is just see as many people as they can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought it was him because he was always like talking about stuff, and it seemed like he had some sort of knowledge in that field.
I mean, or it could have been a student from their clinic.
But he was an older. He was an old man.
Oh, okay.
So maybe he was a previous PT, or maybe he used to work for them. I don't know. But he was at least 60. So.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just because a lot of the clinics now they're more volume. And they just, I mean...
more insurance?
Insurance, I mean, they start paying less, so you need to see more people to be profitable. And for me, I'd rather focus my time on, like, the person who actually help someone instead of feeling like I need to be bouncing back and forth and, like, feeling like I'm a waiter.
Yeah.
Like, instead of feeling... Because that's really what you are. You start feeling like a waiter. It's like working with someone for, like, X amount of time, then jumping over here. How are you doing? You're doing good. Then jumping to another table. You're acting more like a waiter and less as a healthcare professional. So I'd rather open up my own thing, maybe see less people because less people might be willing to pay out of pocket instead of using insurance, but still giving that option so they can go and charge their insurance. But I will charge more cash. They can charge the insurance if they want, and I'll have all the paperwork done for them that they can submit the paperwork to the insurance. But I'd rather focus my time with the athletic population, work with athletes, young athletes, older athletes. You know, as long as you want to get back to something competitive. And of course, I have the sports that are probably better knowledgeable in. But I mean, as a physical therapist doing manual and orthopedic training, I can pretty much break down the movements of the body, right? To where I can probably help you, even if I'm not too familiar with the sport. I can learn about the sport to get you back to where you want to be, but in a safer manner, right? So you don't lose a step, pretty much.
So you don't come back like KD.
Right. I guess, yeah. Well, I mean, professional sports is a little different.
Yeah, but I mean, in a sense, you thought he would
yeah,
came back
because
too
you've got millions on the line and a championship. But I mean, in that case, in that case, it's hard because it's the team's gonna want you to play. So as a therapist for the team, you're working for the organization. You're not working for the player's benefit.
Yeah.
So you're kind of tied there as a healthcare professional. So out here, I can actually focus on the athletes, right, and give them my best recommendation instead of working off of a recommendation based off of what is another organization or another doctor's gonna think, right? So I can give them my 100% of what I think from my point of view, what their where they stand from.
I think the good part about that is that if people are going to you, and especially if they're athletes, that means that they want to get better, so they're willing to put in the work, and you don't.
Yeah.
You don't have. I mean, I'm sure maybe someone are not willing to do what is required of them to get to get healthier.
Right, but
most of them are going to be.
Well, yeah. Well, that's why if you're willing to pay for something, you're probably willing to put in the work, and take the advice of a professional.
I agree, and it's funny you say that because I had just I think it was Russell Brunson that I saw a quote from. And I said, when you pay attention.
Yeah.
So if they're paying attention, and they're willing to put that work in. So. Yeah. It's the same thing when I had 3 or 4 people that would help for free, nutritional wise. Not a single one of them really gave a damn. They're like, oh, it seems like it's too much. I have to track this. I have to track my calories on the app now. It's too much. Never mind. Or, oh yeah, I did it for the first meal, but then I completely didn't do it. So it's like, you're not tracking calories. I can't track your progress, and you can't expect to progress. But then the moment you put $5 a week, it's like, holy crap, I got $5 a week.
And that's nothing.
And and that's nothing. But the more you do it, the more you pay attention.
Yeah.
The more because you're spending that money and you're invested in something.
And it's not that it's well spent either, because I mean, you're trying to get back to something you love, and if you're willing to find someone that's willing to spend the time with you and explain things, and you can call and have a conversation with, as far as can I do this or can I not do this, or what do you think of this? If you have someone like that in your back pocket, I think that's the best option.
Yeah.
Especially if you can afford it, right? That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. But I mean, that's where the insurance comes in, because regardless of the athlete, I mean, most people at least have health insurance, so that could be beneficial.
For the most part.
In a lot of cases. Yeah. And especially if you're an athlete and you're willing to put in that work, then the chances are that you're probably going to be okay.
Yeah, but I also run into a lot of cases where people have tried physical therapy before, but then they come to me or go somewhere else where I'm at, just because they were like, oh yeah, the way they did things is nothing the way that you do things.
Well, yeah, but like you said,
because they see the difference. Yeah, they see the quality and the difference of the care too.
There you go. That's your slogan right there on the shirt. Notice the difference or feel the difference. There you go. Feel the difference.
Feel the difference.
Boom. Feel the difference.
Well, now that we talked about butt touching, I don't know that.
That would be the good slogan. Well, maybe you just don't touch her. Unless they have butt injuries, don't touch their butt.
Of course. Or maybe that'll be the new slogan.
That could be your joke when you walk in. Can you feel the difference? And you'd be like, don't touch my butt, man.
Don't touch my butt. Don't touch my butt. Unless you're Nemo, don't touch the butt.
But is your name Nemo? I'm gonna trademark that and then sell it to you.
Is your name Nemo?
Yeah.
Don't touch the butt.
Well, my name is Nemo, so my middle name actually is Nemo.
Shut the fuck up. All right, and you got anything?
No. Well, aside from the I guess injury that I sustained that you told me about, I feed it once a week, if at that now. So it seems like it's subsided. It like I said, it just situational. If I randomly hit it in in a certain spot, and I feel it,
it's still.
But it's just
because you're still having to do the same job, so you're still not letting completely rest. Yeah. But at least you're avoiding the movements that started the actual injury, so it should be getting better slowly. The
movements are all different.
You can still irritate it right now.
It's just when I hit it, if I'm trying to close a door, it could be at home and I just hit it in the wrong place.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's non-existent. So I would say I feel it maybe once a week at this point. So it's whatever magic you did worked.
I just did Salt Bay, watched some things on YouTube, liked some videos on Instagram, and then boom, you got better.
Just rub the egg on my wrist.
All I did was I was a 10,000 like on one of the videos, and it said,
"You won a PT license."
Like this for good health, I did it, and I think that's how you got better.
Yeah, that's
I liked something on Facebook and on Instagram at the same time.
I'm glad it was you because I never went shit.
And I subscribed to the YouTube channel, and boom, you got better.
That works.
Yep.
Well, that's all I had. You got anything else for us?
Nope, that's it for today. It's getting late. I gotta get home. I gotta wake up for work tomorrow. Blah. That's it for us today. My name is Juan.
Nah, I'm Victor.
And you can find us on Juan_leijalift on the Instagram.
And victor.leijalift.
And then Juanito.leijalift1
And victor.leijalift@gmail.
Everything is under the, what is it, the notes section on the what do you call it, on the podcast notes section. You can find it all there. All the links are there for Twitter. What else? Gmails, Facebook. There's one more missing. YouTube. Yeah, we need to start getting the video recordings at some point so we can make like actual video stuff.
Yeah, we'll find.
And
like
probably looking for guests too.
Setup.
Looking for guests.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of your ass and hating on the Cowboys and Spurs. Anyways,
hate on the Spurs.
That's it for Leijalift this week. We're out. That's it. Pra da le.